Well, let's see here. You were born, tell me where you were born
Yeah.
and how you came to be a pilot and then how you came to be a seaplane.
So I was born and raised in Alaska, and both my parents are seaplane pilots. So I didn't really have a choice. I kind of got born into it. But I've been flying since I was a kid up here in my
Wow.
dad's plane and my mom's plane. And so when I was 14 or 15, I started flying them on my own. So ever since then I've just been flying them. It's
So
like
you didn't just become a pilot, you were always seaplane.
pretty much, yeah. So I love doing it since I was a kid. So I figured I might as well get a job doing it. It doesn't feel like I'm working any day. It's what I do for fun. So I just get to go out and get paid to do it. So it's not too bad.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now, how many hours do you have to have? Because to be a pilot, you have to have so many hours, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So to get a commercial license, to fly commercially for anybody, the baseline is about 500 hours. And to get hired, it depends on what you're getting hired as. As a float plane pilot, for example, it's about 1,000 hours, 800, 1,000 hours, and you need to have some float plane time. I had about 500 hours of float time before I got hired here. I had another job previously I got some float time from. So, but a couple hundred hours of float plane time, about 800, 1,000 hours total time, and you'll start getting. You won't be going full swing into flying stuff, but you'll start going to bigger lakes and stuff, and then start getting better and better, and you can end up getting to flying some pretty cool stuff. So
Sweet.
Yep.
So now, what's the best part of your job?
best part of my job, that's what people always ask me that. It's probably going to a new spot and just getting out of the plane and just shutting it off and just standing there in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty cool, because it's totally quiet, only one within like 50 miles of you, and it's totally silent. It's just you and the lake, and it's pretty cool.
Wow.
So yeah.
And what's the hardest part of the job?
Hardest part of the job is probably the weather. We got to deal with some pretty nasty weather. It's not really fun flying in bad weather. It's kind of stressful, so it makes it a little less enjoyable. But it makes up for it on days like this. It makes it worth it. So
Gorgeous day. Huh?
yeah.
All right. Which one of these dials is the most important?
Probably the red one that turns the fuel on and off. So don't touch that one.
All right. I'll remember that.
Yeah. Just don't touch anything red.
So are your parents still flying?
Yep. Yeah, they are. They're both actually flying right now. So.
And what do they do that for work as well?
Nope, that's just for fun. They're just private pilots. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like having a boat, having a plane up here.
So now, what's the range on the plane?
So this thing will do we got extended tanks on it, so it'll fly about 7 hours before it runs out of gas. So you'll have to go to the bathroom before you run out of gas. But we can go 600, probably 600 plus miles on this thing, 650, 700 miles before we need to worry about gas. That depends on wind too. If we have a good wind or no wind, you can stretch it almost 800.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can get pretty far on these things. And this is like one of the fastest float planes you can get that aren't turbine and millions of dollars. Yeah, these are pretty fast. This thing does.
Sweet. Now, what kind of plane is this?
It's a Cessna 206.
206.
Yeah. And this thing will do about 115 knots on float, so 135 miles an hour. So it's pretty quick.
Well, thank you. Anything you would say to somebody who's like, I want to be like that guy? Just
got to study, just got to learn. The hardest part is getting your license and getting your ratings and all that. Once you do it, it's worth the hard work. Study hard, and because once you get past the barrier of all the academic stuff, it becomes a whole lot more fun. So yeah, put your nose down and do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.